Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a morning practice to open up your upper body, specifically your shoulders, your chest, and your back. Angel, my love, is here to join us today. So, when you're ready, find yourself in a kneeling position, okay? Seated kneeling position. Begin to interlace both hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders down and back and start to just stretch your knuckle towards the floor. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And just beginning to feel into a stretch into the front of your shoulders. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to draw both knuckles over to your right hip crease, okay? So gently pulling onto that left shoulder. Close the eyes down. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the right shoulder down towards your right ear. Find a long stretch through the left side of your neck. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch the position of the head tilt. So gently draw the head down, pointing the chin towards a 45-degree. And notice a slightly different sensation in the stretch on your neck for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Now draw both knuckles over towards your left hip crease. Take an inhale. Exhale, dropping left ear towards left shoulder. Finding sensation on the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 45-degree angle with the chin, so just slightly gaze downwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Let the hands go. Come into a cross-legged seated position. All right. Take a moment here. And we're just going to begin drawing slow circles with the right arm. Take it forward. When you're ready, circling it back. Going for 5 here. Nice and slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's switch sides. Right side. Take it back. 5. Nice and slow. 4, 3. The biggest circle you can draw. 2 more. 2, and 1. All right. Take a moment. Shake it out. Interlacing both hands behind your head. Take the elbows out to the side. Okay, so I really want you to open up the chest here, like you're lifting your chest up and proud. Elbows out to the side. Gently rest the back of your head onto your palms. And then breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now begin to close the elbows together. As you round the upper back, just gently kind of pressing your head down. And then opening up again. Elbows come out to the side. We're just going to repeat this a couple more times. Closing the elbows in. Rounding the back, spreading the shoulder blades apart, and then opening it out to the side. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 more. Close and open. Close and open. 3 more. Close and open. Last 2. Close and open. Beautiful, guys. One more. Close and open. I don't know if you hear that pop, but that was my shoulders. Okay, good. Let it go. Come onto hands and knees. Find a tabletop position. We're going to begin with the right arm first. So what we're going to do is draw a big circle and then thread the right arm through. We're going to go 5 on each side, okay? When you're ready, right hand stretches forward. Now start to draw the biggest circle all the way towards the back and then threading the right arm through the left, taking the right shoulder down. This is 5. We go for 4 more. Big circle, sweep it back, thread through. 4. 3 more. Big circle. Thread it through for 3. 2 more. Big circle. Take it down for 2. Last one. Big circle. Take it down. Take the right shoulder down and hold the position. Rest the head on the floor. We're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everyone. Gently come up. Switching sides. Left hand reaching forward, stretch it out, big circle. Take it through the right for 5. Coming up, big circle. Take it down for 4. 3 more, big circle. For 3. Big circle. For 2. Last one, big circle. Thread it through. Left shoulder on the ground, rest the head. Stay in the threaded position for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourself up. I just like to sit back for a moment before we move into the next thing. Feel free to do that. Always finding pocket of spaces in between your stretch flows so that you remember to just breathe and reset, okay? Coming into puppy pose, everyone. I love this one for the upper back. It really gets into the lats. You get a big, beautiful upper back opening, okay? So, how are we gonna set this up? Hips right on top of your knees. You wanna keep that stack. You can start with your hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly begin to walk the hands forward. Chest, chin, or the forehead comes down onto the ground. Really depends on how tight you are on the upper back. Stay active into the hands. Really press the palms into the floor. So I don't want you to kind of rest the arms here. You're not really going to feel much that way. Press into the palms and find a stretch of reaching the armpits towards the ground. Okay, so hands stay active. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gently pressing up. Now lower the hips onto the floor. Finding a sphinx position here. So, elbows stacking under your shoulders, palms on the mat. Feel like you are pulling the elbows back so that you find a bit of a back bend position by pulling the chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Continue to lengthen into the spine. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the chest onto the ground. We're going to extend your right hand out to the side. Find a 90-degree angle. We're going to begin to roll into that right shoulder. You want to take this really gently, okay? So start to roll onto your right shoulder. Maybe the left leg steps back. Relax the right hip on the ground. And I want you to think about using the left hand to gauge the stretch. This is going to be a big chest and shoulder stretch, all right? Find your sweet spot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently roll the hips back onto the floor. Now this time we're going to extend the hands out to the side. So palm pressing down. Relax the head and roll onto the right shoulder, stepping the left leg behind you. Option, maybe the left hand reaches back to wrap the lower back and continue to pull the left shoulder back. And relax in the position. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and for 1. Very nice, everyone. Okay, roll back towards the center. Slowly and gently. Let's switch sides. Left hand out to the side. Find a 90-degree angle. And then once again, begin to slowly roll onto the left shoulder. Gently reaching the right leg back and adjusting the intensity of the stretch with your right hand. So if you press a little bit more, you're going to feel a lot more, right? So if you just relax into that right hand, it's not going to feel so intense. Find your sweet spot and breathe for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Gently release back towards the center. Now straighten the left hand out. Keep the wrist in line with the shoulders, palm facing onto the floor. Roll onto the left shoulder, right leg steps back. Option to reach the right hand back to wrap the lower back. This is just a beautiful chest shoulder opener while you get a nice twist as well. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, everybody. Coming back. Chest on the ground. All right. One last stretch here together. Pressing the hips into the floor. Really want you to kind of engage the glutes here as well. Interlace your hands behind your back. And then when you're ready, reaching the knuckle towards the heel, roll the shoulders back. Keep the neck really long here. Hold and breathe. Press the hips down. Squeeze the glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Continue to lift the chest. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Relax. Release the hands. Bring the palms together. Just gently rest the forehead on top of the hands. Take a moment to notice the new space created around your chest, your shoulders, your neck. And then when you're ready, everyone, this is the end of our practice. Find yourself back into a kneeling seated position, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Close the eyes down. Take a quick moment to give your body gratitude, to feel the new space created in your body and as a result in your mind. And I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today, everyone. Take care and see you soon. Bye.